When someone applies, I understand they're not just applying to Crumbl Cookie. They jumped on Indeed at 2 a.m. because they're realizing they need a job or they're disgruntled with their current employment. And what I've recognized is it's not about the best offer generally. It's generally about the fastest offer. The other struggle we had is once they're hired, there's a series of checklist items that we need to do for them to be ready to work. And even those that we hired, we struggled to retain even 25% of them. When we made the transition to Workstream, it became very automated. And the thing I liked the most is the ability to schedule right away. That's actually what brought me in, is being able to set my open schedule and have them pick availability. What I saw is instead of us having to reach out and find a time to these applicants, they were appearing at our store within the next day. Before Workstream, I think we spent about 15 hours a week hiring, and that includes, unfortunately, terminating, just processing paperwork. Now we spend about 5 hours a week. These tools are really replacing hours that my manager can now spend with my crew, helping develop them and make them more efficient. Looking back historically, we had a number of different platforms that we used, and so when someone was hired, we had to tell them, download these 7 apps. Each one does something slightly different. Make sure your information's all the same or it's not gonna work. Instead, there's sort of this magic behind the mirror that when they fill out their application, it pulls through with them all the way through. I think it's easier for the onboarding employee. It makes it to where their information's more accurate. It also allows me to go to one place as a source of truth. The number one way to frustrate my employees is to not pay them when they're supposed to get paid. I like that Workstream Payroll is quick and easy. It allows me to not have to enter the information 4 different times in 4 different places. Their profile's right there, their pay rate's right there. I can upload my hours quickly and immediately, and it processes it right through. Payroll is complex for us. We manage exempt employees, non-exempt employees. We manage tipped employees, non-tipped employees. We have employees that have multiple positions. We also have multiple locations that have different tax withholdings and things like that. The best part is I don't have to worry about any of that. I have a great team at Workstream who helped me set it up. Each location is done specifically how it is, and I'm allowed to account for that. Payroll migration was fast. If I remember when I started with Workstream, we made the decision in November. It was pretty relaxed on our end. I wanted to make sure I was all set up and ready for January 1st, and guess what? I ran a wonderful payroll January 1st. I'm not looking for an expensive payroll provider that's going to be great for someone who's going to work for me for 20 years. I want a payroll provider that helps me be nimble with the job market, helps me make adjustments quickly, and helps facilitate what my workers really want, which is the information quickly, easily, and convenient for them. My return on investment with Workstream was immediate because, one, it saved money from my previous provider. The return on investment of time was instantaneous as well. And it's not because they're cutting corners or it's too simplified. It's because the redundant tasks that I used to have to do every time are done for me.